MoreTalkFCB, and yes, this is actually a vlog. You are joining me in my hotel room because this is the day of Kendrick Lamar. We are going to the show. The Grand National Tour has arrived in Cardiff. But before all of that, look at that. Look at that sky. That is Great British weather. Oh, isn't it beautiful? But there are an incredible, let me just show you this here. There are an incredible amount of birds up there. I'm guessing they're big Kendrick Lamar fans too. They're over for the weekend. Lads on tour. I mean, that brightens the place up a bit at least. But hey, let's go out now. Let's check out the venue where we are going to be seeing all of this come to life. But I think what I do now is I cut to the stadium. Well, yes, that is exactly what I have done, because now we are outside of what is the Principality Stadium in Cardiff. And let me just give you a little bit of background information on the venue. Capacity of 75,000 fans. This is the home of Welsh rugby. Not football, though. They actually play at a smaller stadium just down the road. And I know what you're asking. I know what you're all shouting right now at the screen. Have Barca ever played in this stadium? That is a fantastic question. And you know what? They actually have. Back in 2004, used to be called the Millennium Stadium back then, before we all got taken over by naming rights. Barca played a friendly match against Parma. They won by 1-0, and guess who scored the goal? It was the legendary Andres Iniesta. So this right here is very much hallowed ground. And well, have there been any other notable events at this stadium? I mean, I don't know, not really. Real Madrid played Juventus, I think, back in 2017 in the Champions League final, but that's not really relevant though, is it? Who actually cares about that game? But look, it's still actually quite early in the day. I'm probably going to go and get some food now. I kind of don't really know if you care about seeing that. So probably now we're going to cut back to later on in the day when the atmosphere really starts building a bit, when everybody's getting quite excited about what's to come. Maybe when a few beverages have been had. Obviously not by me. I am not going to be doing that. I'm strictly on the job. But I'll see you in a minute when we're ready for Kendrick. So yeah, we were actually on our way back to the hotel, and I do say we because again I am here with my girlfriend. I know it's surprising to a lot of people that I do have one, but I do, and I'm quite proud of that, to be honest. But yeah, we were walking back and I saw this. It's the merch stand. They're setting it up. They're getting everything ready right now. Now, whatever we do, cannot let her see this. You know, we cannot get her anywhere near this merch stand. So what I'm going to do is cordon this area off, steer her nicely away, and just get inside the stadium. Get inside, and hopefully there, my bank account's going to be safe. So as you can see, we are indeed now outside the stadium. Match day is upon us, although I don't really know if I don't think it's called match day, is it, when it's a concert? But it's match day to me. Every day is match day. Doesn't matter what I'm doing, it's about a match day. So anyway, we are here outside of the stadium pretty early. I'm one of those people that always get to places like hours before you need to be there. Like, I'm probably going to be standing around waiting for hours now, and I don't really know why. I don't need to go in now, but my head tells me that I do. I can't wait around. I've got to get in there. I've got to be where I need to be. Is anybody else like that either? But yeah, so we go through security here outside of the stadium. I never really bring a bag to these things because there's all sorts of restrictions about the size of it and, you know, what you can put in. I just think if I bring anything to the stadium, all my possessions are going to be taken from me. So I just don't turn up with anything. That is the best policy here. And I probably should also just say, disclaimer, those are not actually my nails. They're not, honestly. They really are not. They are my girlfriend's there. And what I did like, I've got to say, about the Kendrick Lamar show here, they gave you a physical ticket. Now, I don't know if I'm just going insane here, but that's actually quite nice. I like that here. What happened to physical tickets? I like keeping things. I like keeping little mementos from events. And obviously, it's cool to have everything on your phone. It's cool there to store everything in the wallet and all of that stuff. But, you know, give us a physical ticket. It's cool. It's a nice little touch there. And I thought that was really, really nice that we did get to have that. Thank you. But yeah, we're inside. And we are getting ready. And as you can see, or as you may be able to see here, I'm in the energy pit. That's where I am. Now, why am I in the energy pit? Well, that's because I'm a student of Hansi Flick, and I'd like to think I bring the energy wherever I go. So that is why I'm there. But I like to be sort of in the heart of things. I think if you sit off to the side, especially, you know, a kind of concert like this, a show like this, I don't know if you fully capture the energy of it. And obviously, with it being Kendrick Lamar, I was literally expecting fireworks, and that is actually exactly what we got. And quite honestly, guys, It was extraordinary. You know, I've never ever seen Kendrick Lamar live before. My girlfriend has actually been a fan for so many years, way before me. You know, she's got to take the credit on that one. But I knew what I was expecting, you know, high energy, high intensity. But I know what you're thinking. Can he keep that up? Can he keep that up for the entire show? The full 150 minutes there. That's the challenge. It's a 52-song set list. And we already know that Kendrick Lamar, he's had some big European nights under the lights. He's been in Germany. He's been in the Netherlands. He's been in France. Now he's in the UK. Was I worried about fatigue? Was I worried there about a lack of rotation? I'd be lying if I said that I wasn't. But look at this man. I mean, he is absolutely electric. And the whole show, you know, from the first second right up until the last, it was absolutely staggering. You know, the way the whole thing was choreographed. You've got lights, you've got so many pyrotechnics inside the stadium as well. We had so much going on at every minute. You didn't know where to turn. And the stage also came out nicely, you know, one of those extended stages there. He could really just own the space. That's exactly what he did. But can I just say, it wasn't actually just him. He wasn't alone up there either. We cannot forget about SZA. And can I also just say, she was hot. I mean, literally though, guys, I saw her get set on fire on the stage, or at least I thought I did. But yeah, I mean, she was absolutely fantastic as well. And the two of them, to be honest, really complimented each other well. A really nice combination there. And I was a little bit worried, I've got to say, with the concert here being in Cardiff, in Wales, you know, what are the fans going to be like? Are we going to be sort of matching the energy? I've seen some of the concerts they've done, some of the shows around Europe. They've been absolutely incredible. You know, were we going to match that energy here? Us as the 12th man? But I thought it was fantastic. You know, you can see here from some of the videos, everybody just so into it there, you know, really in the zone. But you'd also have to say, I mean, looking at us here, well, there wasn't a phone in sight, was there? We were all just living in the moment. Nobody had a phone out. But I mean, hey, how was I supposed to get you the footage here of the concert? And it's sort of unfortunate, really, that I can't show you, obviously, the full clips here with all the volume, all the songs and everything like that because of copyright restrictions, unfortunately, guys. But it was incredible, you know, take my word for it here. And with what I've been able to show you, it was absolutely amazing. And can I also just say, too, don't forget about Mustard. You know, he was absolutely incredible there. DJ came out before the concert actually started, really warmed up the crowd there. He actually got a few mosh pits going. That was interesting. I was staying a little bit away from that. I didn't want to get myself, you know, ruled out for the season or anything with an ACL injury. You know, that would be just typical. So I stayed out of that. But yeah, Mustard, he also came back on later with Kendrick, of course. It was absolutely fantastic. But I think everybody had a great time. And, you know, that's what these things are all about here. It was pure entertainment. It was such stage presence there from Kendrick Lamar, and it was everything that you would expect from him. He delivered absolutely 100%, and so did SZA, to her credit. And yeah, guys, you know, I just hope here, obviously this is the first real vlog, you know, something a little bit different that I've done on the channel. I really just hope that you have, you know, gained something from it here, because I think it is a way that we can connect further, that I can do different kinds of things. Obviously, it's not concerts all the time, you know, there's different sporting events that I go to as well, or maybe just out and about, you know, showing you around my home city, different things like that. You've seen a bit of Cardiff today, that might have been interesting to you, I don't know, but I do also just want to show you this now. I'm actually back at the hotel finishing the day. Look at this right here. We're actually opposite, you know, an office block, you know, a big block there with all different offices in it. That is what an office block is. I've just explained that for absolutely no reason. But anyway, all the lights are on. But hey, this is Saturday night. You know, nobody's there. Nobody is going to be there all weekend long. Why are all the lights on? How creepy would it be if somebody appeared at the window right now? I'm gonna close my own curtains here. I'm gonna get some privacy now. But I do hope that you've enjoyed the video, that you've enjoyed the vlog, and please, all the feedback, let me know down below. I'm still learning a lot, still obviously getting all into how everything works with these kinds of videos, so I'm really interested to know your feedback. What would you like to see in the future? What did you enjoy? What did you not enjoy? You can tell me that too, but, you know, try not to be too harsh on me, but please, I take all that criticism to heart. But thank you guys for watching here, for being part of the Grand National Tour. It's come to your own house. How about that? And I will see you very soon with more videos to come. Signing off now. It's been a pleasure.